I think the sound isn't working. That's annoying. Well, let me launch the game first and then we'll have a look at it. Okay. Hello, Arian. Life is basically okay for me. Not much to report, to be honest. How about you? Good. It's always better not to have any major issues. I'm setting up a game where I'm going to be landing one Mechanitor, a very overpowered one. So I'm going to do one of my superhuman Mechanitor people with a bunch of mechanoids. And I'm just literally going to do a lot of experimentation with genetics and mechanoids because I want to figure out how most of these new stuff things that I've gotten from a mod, how it all works. I didn't have time for that during the day because, actual important stuff to do, but that means I get to practice it all during the stream. Yeah, nutrient-based funeral, that's it. So, uh, we don't call it private funeral. No, we get to call it um, final retirement. So I'm just crafting a little simple ideologian that is based on corporate greed. We call it Creed of Corporation, and it worships mechanoids. So Yeah, these can just stay the way they are. Everybody wants to wear button-down shirts. Yeah, I have no idea how it's going to go, so I'm also interested in seeing where it's going to go. It's kind of a random mood thing, by the way. I'm not even specifically setting out to do anything specific. I just want to just toss things into the pile and see how it goes and see what horrible things I can do to everybody who comes and raids me if I can just yank out all their genomes and stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to be nice like the angels yesterday. I am going to prepare carefully because well, slave them or kill them because I have mechanoids, right? So I may not actually even need slaves. See. So he's going to be way younger than I actually am, but I want him to have a whole life ahead of him. Might do a bit of gene editing on him too. But how about I just grab this one. Oh, no, wait. Can I make this guy? Can I make this guy a mechanitor? I don't think I can. Nope. Nope. I'm going to have to just do that the hard way. I started putting this together a little bit earlier, but I'm running a little bit late for starting the actual game, so you're going to have to forgive me if I just take a moment to make sure that everything is functional. Cool. Alright, his head type doesn't matter because he's going to wear that thing anyway. Ren is an average guy. He is going to have pants, obviously. Yep. He is going to have a button-down shirt, obviously. He is starting with a flag vest like basically they all do that always. And the duster, they also do that. Any accessories like, oh yeah, I think the Beamcaster pack was the one. I keep forgetting which one. I think it's the bandwidth pack. That's what I need. All right. So just to illustrate that this is mech gear. That's his soldier outfit. Okay. Now again, he's going to be superhuman because he's basically going to be running this colony alone. And I believe that it's nice to make sure that he is going to be excellent at doing so. Also, I just don't want him to get into all these annoying little tantrums and everything, because he's my main guy and he should be perfect. That'll do for now. Oh, tough. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Now, he's also going to get just a few bionic implants. Oh, those are new. Uh, you know what? I think bionic bladder is something we can turn off. Because I still need to play around a little bit with the whole hygiene thing, so he's not getting a hygiene enhancer either. He is getting these. Definitely not a mind screw. Those are nice if you want to enslave people. Hmm. Okay. Okay. And of course, he has always, he's also got perfect skills. And yet he's going to be spending a lot of time doing research while the bots do most of the work, if everything goes as planned. Okay, I should probably save this guy. All right. He does not have any kids, obviously. Incapable of none. Oh yeah, did I not? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a requirement for my starting character always. Okay, this is all good. So there's a couple of Mechanoids out there in the world, but none of them are related to Ren. He doesn't have friends or family. He's already perfect. And he's gonna start with pork. What? Why? I don't want pork. He's gonna start with a pistol that he has, and he's also got a combat bot with him, so he's not going to need many weapons. What he is going to need probably is a bit of food. Um, Prepackaged survival meal. Let's say 20. Let's not make it too easy. And also some medicine. No, you know what? He's badly prepared. He's got basically nothing except a bit of food on him, and he's got the bots that he has with him. And everything else he can take care of. So we'll call this the ill-prepared super mechanitor. Just in case this is a great start, I want to be able to do it in a serious playthrough. I am just going to be messing around a bit today. I may even turn on development mode just so I can try a few things out. So I now have the space to grasp my true potential. Sorry. All right. So I've spawned a couple of relatively nice little harmless bots and one guardian bot, which we will call War Empress 1. And I could release her. Oh, she releases gutter snipes. And it's got a turret. Okay, that sounds like it will probably be able to defend me a little bit in case I get attacked. Just a little bit. Okay. It's kind of wet here. This is a boreal forest. What are these? Gigantelopes? Once designed as bigger, more powerful variants of the buffalo. Okay. Pneumatized bones. Okay. Okay, so this is a pack animal. That's good to know. What is this? Plasma-based life form. Yep, yeah, I specifically aimed for a mountain base again. It's just more practical. That is so interesting. Sorry, I'm just checking out the weird animals that are hopping around in this area. For example, the ray hound looks like a ray hound. Biological defense against mechanoids. Oh, that's annoying. EMP shock troop. Okay, I should definitely remember not to send my mechanoids to hunt those things. So the base, I've actually landed in the perfect location for the front door of my base, I think. Just about. And it is a terrible location for farming. Though this is rich soil, so I might be able to grow something. I should probably figure out how to use hydroponics ASAP. Ren has a bio-coated pistol, as usual. He's wearing his bandwidth pad and array headset and should be able to control all these mechs, even though 13 of his 21 is used. Oh, the War Empress costs 7. This is logical, and it's good that I gave him a good array then. Right, so what is this? This could have been an ancient temple, but I think it might not be. Okay, well, we should probably get to work. All right, now, first of all, Ren is going to be good with humans. And animals. But I think the rest of it could probably be done by many of these mechs, because I've got Agrihand. What is a Culinarius anyway? Yep. All right, so this is a kitchen bot. Cooking skill of 15. Excellent. Okay. And then, well, we have a lifter and a clean sweeper. We know those. Constructoids as well. The paramedic should be a doctor bot. Okay, so I think we should keep Ren out of fire situations as well. No need to do that. We have a firebot. And finally, we have the War Empress. Okay, I'm afraid she probably isn't going to take many prisoners, but you know, all is fair in love and tunneling. Let's see. So the front door of my base is going to be here. Preliminary storeroom here, and then everything else goes in this section of the mountain, I think. So that's one thing they're not going to do. These nice little bots. Mining, I think. So I should probably just move this corridor one little spot to the left. Okay, and then we have one initial storeroom over here and one initial office slash bedroom over here. And we should grow some food here just until we get other stuff up and running. Why are you doing it manually? I did not want you to do that. You are not the plant guy. You're the mining guy, not even the construction guy. And I guess you're also the Smith, Taylor, art crafting guy. And the research guy. You don't do that. No, let's see how that goes. You bot, get to work. So these will need to be mined if I want to build more bots. And this is going to be the chunks dump, just so we can get all these unpleasant rocks out of the base. Since we're already chopping wood, let's build a nice two-door system. Now this is a boreal setting, so it's going to be relatively cold for about half of the year. I should probably set it to store chunks here and nothing else. And this should be my regular storehouse. I think there's also a mining bot in there somewhere. I just don't know if I can make one yet. Oh, wow, this is annoying. Oh, and of course he doesn't have the gene where he's immune to eating without a table, so he needs to have a table, otherwise he's going to be savagely unhappy about things. He's also going to need a research bench. And just a few little human comforts. I like that corporate style. Looks kind of nice. And I don't want that enormous mech in my house all the time. So there's a creative, well, you could call it a creative mode. You can turn on, where was the button again? Development mode, in which case you have all these developer options where you can do lots of interesting stuff. So I could, for example, oh, sound test, that's new. I could, for example, toggle God mode, and then everything he needs to do, he just does it instantly. Everything disappears instead of him actually mining it. Also, he's invincible. But I could also do all these little specific things where I can pollute something or unpollute it or kill a pawn or beat it to death or stuff like that just by clicking one of those options. I try to stay away from those, generally speaking, though. I can always just speed up time. So he's got a place to sleep. He's got a place to eat. Oh, he doesn't have a place to eat yet because my bot isn't chopping enough wood. There we go. Okay, that should be enough steel. Oh, of course, we also need a power source, but for that we're going to need some uranium, which I don't have yet. Also a bunch of components. Because if you're going to be running a base with a bunch of mechanoids, you probably want nuclear power. Gold, steel. Let me just see if there's any exposed uranium out there. None that I can see. I keep forgetting to install the colony manager mod. I really need to do that, especially in this corporate playthrough. It makes a lot of sense to just have a manager desk and just have the have the pawns look for the stuff that you want to get done. You basically just give an order to the colony, and then the pawns manage it themselves. You actually appoint a manager colony person. Okay, well, until we get something better, we are going to have to use... How much wood is there? Lots of wood on this map. That's good. We are going to have to use... What's this then? I'll keep finding new and interesting things in this game. We're going to be using a wood-fired generator, which we are going to place out here so that we don't stink up the place. Now, once he's had his little nap, it is probably time to start making things like bathrooms. Now, where should I put a... water pump, water treatment facility? All right, let's start at the beginning. Water pump should probably be right here next to the generators, because that is where a lot of water comes from. There. And we can electrically pump that water somewhere. And we want our sewage outlet to be on the other side of the base, I think. Like there, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, let's make the sewage outlet on this side of the base, and then we'll think about how to deal with that later. So we'll put that there. Okay, so we have wooden pipes, really? We're gonna have pipes that run to the base, which means we need to find a way to get them into the base. And we'll have them running through the walls, which we have nicely synchronized. Electric pump, and it needs a water tower, which is going to be right here. Now, I think I can actually designate specific bathrooms for specific people. That would be pretty useful, I think. But in the end, it's going to be this way, because we're going to be having the living area and everything that's important in this area of the mountain. So we should probably start making sure that we can actually run pipes through there by smoothing the essential walls. Also, let's see what we can make of this. Like a 4x9. Yep, there we go. All right. This, of course, is actually wrong. Oh, wait. That does need to be smoothed. But these just need to be mined, because we're making a big corridor like that. Meaning that if we're going to be running a bunch of pipes through them, this needs to be smoothed on this side. Hop to it, R2D2. What are you? Oh yeah, of course you're making a sewage outlet. Making sure our poop is going to go into that water over there, while our clean water is coming from this water over here. Now I'm going to need a rather large load of uranium fairly soon, I think. But let's come up with mech charging stations first. And I guess the mechs can charge in this room. What is a mech booster? That looks useful, except it has a tiny range. Alright, well, I'm going to have to mine all this iron over here. And any components that even remotely seem to appear nearby, like these. Okay, so extra double doors. This one gets moved over here. What is the builder bot doing? Oh, it was building that thing, of course. Okay, so let's start with the living quarters. Let's see if I can plan one out for Ren here. So living quarters are going to be like this. Let's see if we can have a nice little apartment for every pawn that I choose to admit. There aren't going to be many, so prisoners are going to have to make do with much less. So the first apartment is going to be like that, with a little bathroom attached. Now imagine that he will have a wooden shower, really? Of course, he's not mining any of this steel yet. Okay, mine faster. Before you mine out your new apartment, you know what? I need to make sure that there's a toilet there. So he's getting a wooden toilet, because that's just the way it is. And a little wooden wash basin. No hot water yet, so no showers, but that's coming soon. So that needs plumbing, which is now going to run right through this building, but will soon actually be stuffed into the walls. I'll just have a back exit here. Let's make sure he works until I'm done with him. I should look into mining robots. I do think they are in there. I just haven't found them yet. I just haven't paid much attention to it either. So that problem is probably mine. Sorry about this, Ren. You get your rest soon. But we just need a buttload of steel so that we can actually recharge all those poor mechanoids. Where'd he go? Did he just go for a... He just went for a P. That's so cute. Okay, so we still need some plumbing pipes from up there. Right there. That should give us water to wash with and plumbing to flush the poo down the drain from the wooden toilet. And I think we are going to have to allow hauling. Now that ought to be enough iron to get us started on some of the massive projects that we have here. So, we'll see. And he's whining about needing recreation. They always do. Always whiny, whiny, whiny. I want recreation. Build me a horseshoes pin so I can play. Oh dear. I wonder if this generator is going to get overloaded already. Yeah, clearly it is. Okay, so mechs are power hungry, which means I am going to need to find uranium. Not much. 2 blocks will do, but I'm going to need to find uranium. Okay, so the owner of this is that one. Yeah, nuclear power, exactly. Now we're going to have that at some point. Oh yeah, now we can actually terminate the schedule and put it back to the way it was. Now he is a quick sleeper, so I guess he gets 6 hours a day. With a bit of recreation mixed in. There. Now you can also be happy sometimes. Did I just make him work through the night? Oh, yeah, that's bad. At least he's going to get a good night's sleep. All right, so we're going to need more wood, which our mechanical friends can take care of. This ought to tide Ren over for a while. 50 rice plants, yeah. Okay, so we don't need those just yet. Well, we do need this one, so. As for the War Empress, yeah, I don't want visitors yet. I think we should probably have different control groups. There's only two. Well, you get to dormantly self-charge right in the middle of the rice patch. Okay, maybe not there. Just lie here somewhere in your little corner. There we go. Hey. Oh yeah, she's in her control zone, of course. Washing. Oh, he was washing. But he's got this, right? Does he not? He's got water and everything. But it's only for, yes, of course. I'm going to need to build him a better bathroom. One that has an actual boiler and everything in it. Okay, so why is that not on? That is because we don't have a power cable going into the building yet. Right. So power conduit needs smooth walls here too. Can I just pick up and move one of these? Nope. Is there anything on the map that is clearly made of uranium? Probably not. Lots of compacted machinery and everything. Nope. Didn't really expect to see any. Nice amounts of gold and everything though. Well, I'm gonna have to find my 50 uranium some other way. So now to mine out that apartment. Wait, let's plan out the room a little bit more. So imagine that we have a bed. Let's have it on. Let's have the bed over here, and then the end table over there. A nice little dresser in the corner, and a shelf for the mechanitor gear right there. So he can take it off every now and no, then the mechs are going to go on rampant. Anyway, this is his personal shelf. Then we have a lamp right next to that. Does he need anything else in his bedroom? I don't think so. Maybe some art, maybe a plant. Bleh. And then we have a little door that leads to his personal private bathroom, which then holds his shower made of steel, like a shower should. Want a separate, yeah, we want a separate little space for the toilet, which has its own wall. So that means we need to cancel that with a stall door right over there. So it's the same room, but it's a private toilet. Or am I doing this wrong? No, I'm doing this wrong. How do toilets work? We have, first of all, I've misplaced this door, I think, because if we have a toilet with a little wash basin over here, that means we have this section for that toilet. And that means that we need to move this door here. That means this is the toilet. How about we make it separate rooms? If he ever gets a wife, then the toilet and the actual washing place should be different. Now, then we have a toilet that we're going to be putting over here, like that, with a wash basin over there, right? And then we're going to have a shower here in the washing area, and a kitchen sink just because it looks nice. Yeah, and we'll solve the rest with carpets, I think. So, how's Ren's needing? How's he doing? All full bedroom. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. We're not done with that yet. You should go and mine out your new one. Now, the bed is going to go there. That cabinet is going to go there. This is going to go there. And the rest of this stuff, wooden toilet. Wooden toilet is going to go to the prisoners. The rest of it gets built. And we need to make sure that we have plumbing going through everything. So that means that we need to start smoothing surfaces. Like that. And then on the inside of the apartment. And we need more storage space for these things. That ought to fix it. Nice kill box over here. Okay. Well, this ill-prepared traveler really should have brought his own miniature nuclear reactor. I could have just put it in his pocket while he was landing, but of course I didn't. So this one is totally on me. Okay, so again, we said kitchen sink over here. Rock needs to move. Basin over there and a kitchen sink over here. Have I got a good... Oh, I'm sorry. I've got spontaneous jokes, or I just don't have them at all. So generally speaking, no. If I'm not telling them, I usually don't have one. Do you have one tonight? Okay. Well, let me know when you get one. It looks like they actually built a bed, which is unfortunate. And an end table, which is also unfortunate. So I can forego moving this stuff. We'll just reuse it somewhere else. But I am going to swap out the beds because this bed is just better. Those creatures are so ugly. Ah, good. The first challenge for my defense systems. War Empress. Activate. Let's see what she does if we just leave her on auto. Well, that worked. Good. Okay, well, thank you. You can now go back to sleep. Okay, let her rip. What is the joke of the day? Okay. Not bad, Arian. Not bad. Not bad for a starter one of the day. Where did that come from? Well, that is because you don't have a sense of direction. Um, what was I going to name this thing anyway? Oh yeah, storage shed. Because I think the mechs I don't need can actually just go in the storage shed. Like paramedic, culinarius. The others need to be working, so we should probably make the mechs that are in the storage shed group 2, and we call them dormant, but they need to be in the storage shed, so why aren't they? How about we just take them off that? Now we did say storage shed. Wait. Oh, that's the problem. I didn't define that this was the storage shed. I actually did that, which is not supposed to happen. So the mechs can go on dormant self-charge, and they will automatically move to the storage shed. There we go. Now, to make this apartment extra special, it is going to have smoothed everything. Yeah, I don't know why I was so particular about things. Everything's getting smoothed. And then it's much easier to put in plumbing. Yay, it's summer. In December. Okay, so we are on the southern half of the planet, apparently. Didn't actually notice that. A 3-hour lunch break. Is that a thing in Germany or? Never mind. I didn't recognize that was a joke. Sorry. The barbecue. Why is there steel in my... No, I don't want this in here. This is only for specific utility gear. There we go. Okay, so we need to mine this out a little bit, otherwise it's not nice and symmetrical. And then it's time to start smoothing everything over. Just not that part. Okay, so how are we doing on food? Wait, we only have one packaged survival meal left? How did we manage that? No, we have 10. Where are they? Are the mechanoids lying on it? Probably. Alright. Let's also plan out a little dining room. Not actually build it yet, but we'll move the table there, and we'll move the chair there, and then we'll have a fridge in here somewhere. And we'll have the culinary bot cook stuff in the kitchen, which is going to be there. Or is this just a new apartment? Nah, we'll figure that out later. All right, Ren, do your thing. Where's that damn constructoid? There, recharging regimes. All right. I think I'm going to restrict the farm bot to the actual farm. Wait, what is this? Why is that rabbit? Of course, we're not doing anything with hares yet. I'm going to make the kitchen on this side so that it is easier to do cooling and freezing and things. So that is going to be another apartment, and this is going to be the actual kitchen, with this being the food freezer. But we won't need any of that yet, so I'm just going to build this part of it now. We're going to need a fridge right there, and another one right there. Doesn't have to be a big space because the bot needs to be able to do work. We'll do that there and there. And then the bot delivers food to the dining area, which will be okay. So we have a door that goes in here. We have a door that comes out there. That's going to need a wall. And then the door thing goes over here, and it services the dining area, which is about here. Make it a little bit bigger in case we have more colonists later, for which there is a door right here in a corridor that's slightly longer. And then we have a fridge. Actually, we should have two fridges. we will have 2 fridges again. Wall fridges there and there. So the bot can dump stuff in here, go back to work, and just stay in the kitchen, which is good because then I can define a area where the bot gets to live. And that is going to be right there. Culinary bot stays in the kitchen at all times, and the diners don't actually have to see the bot at all. Now let's cancel the delivery of some of that stuff that we were going to build there and plan this out as the next apartment that's going to be built if at any point we decide to have a nice colonist in there. Slave quarters get to go over here. Prisoner, slave, whatever. And I guess this room on this side is going to be their bathroom. So I'm just going to move this to a new room. Doesn't fit in there. So I'll need to make a new room out of that. We will install this wooden bed here again. And that means that prisoners can go in this room. Clear. I'll make it better for them later. Wait, I told you to go and recharge. There is a recharging station over here. Unless this bot is not able to charge. Oh no, the Barracuda men are attacking. This is an angel. Ooh. Angels are deathless. I designed them myself, so I'm quite sure. They regenerate, so that means I need to cut them to pieces very much. And I also think that this would make an excellent slave because incapable of none, doesn't sleep much, is very nice, and has good construction skills. Okay, well, I'll have Queen Bee here chop them to pieces and see if we can fix them. This is a prisoner bed now. So power is going to go through the wall like this. Soap opera. Are you Googling these or coming up with them yourself? clearly the War Empress needs to self-recharge. That is going to be a complication. Means that can go off and this can go on. Okay, now why don't you go to the primary guard area and work. Oh, that worked. 79, well. I'm glad they didn't give her the, wait, is that a boat oar? Huh. Ah, darn it. Brain destroyed. Well, never mind then. We're not going to be enslaving this angel today. Maybe others will come. I'm going to need a new control group. Maybe I can set up a schedule or something for them. No. Vegetarian and meat. Different kinds of meals. No messages are going through? What's going on? The last one I got was your singing in the shower joke. Um, Before that, you wanted to watch Oppenheimer on your lunch break? I'm quite sure I got that one. Were you trying to send a message that was that contained words that might be caught by the filter? I don't know if I have my filter on, in all honesty. Were you trying to tell a dirty joke or something? Okay, we need some components. Oh, okay. Now, it is kind of sad that we didn't get to recruit the angel. What are we going to do with the angel now, though? We could freeze her and turn her into nutrient paste later. Nah. How much rice came off that field anyway? Oh, that'll do. It also looks like we are out of steel again. All right. Now we actually have a cook working for us now. That's good. A cook who doesn't actually need to eat himself. So time to get that dining area started. I don't know if you're trying to send any messages right now, but then they're definitely not coming through. Okay, so we've got the basics. Oh, we don't have plumbing here yet. Terrible. Can't have him going to the prison bathroom, of course. So let's take care of that. That ought to solve it. If we can also connect it to the pipes that go there and there. Private bathrooms. Yeah, let's not do that yet. The thing with a colony with only a couple of people in it is that, or even one like this one, is it does take a while before you can get things actually up and running. The mechanoids help a bit, but not as much as I'd like. Plus, they're just so much slower than my superhuman guy. Okay, we now have plumbing. I wonder how terrible the sewage is going to be. Now that we've got that set up, it's time to start working on. Well, we've got food, at least food for one person, which is enough. Wait, is that all the rice we have left? 138. Okay, well, we should still be able to make it work. Okay. What's the next step? Yep, I need to prepare for the arrival of lots of slave people, which means I need to start getting my genetics lab up and running so I can extract genetic material from them. And to do that, I'm going to need lots and lots of metal and components. So I should probably start mining stuff just so I have it already. I'm probably also going to be needing more lifter droids. So it's probably a good idea if I build a couple of those as well. This looks like a likely source of metal. I think. Also just mine this whole chunk out. And this bit too. I'm just going to claim all the easily accessible resources, well, except for the total southwest of the map. Is this silver? This is silver. I can get that too. But the components and the steel, they are the highest priority goods. Well, silver is also useful. Might be able to buy stuff off traders. See how much more gold is in there. Right, that'll do for now in terms of orders. Now in my bot lab over here, I should probably have a bot spawner of some kind. I didn't bring any brain cores, so I need to produce those myself. Void link mech recharger. I don't know if I can even make one. Nope. Oh bother, I need plasteel for this. Oh, okay, I don't actually need plasteel for this. Oh, I think I missed your message just now, Arian, but see you in a bit. Yeah? Alright, so this goes here. So the gene extractor goes there. We've already got a power line running through there, so that ought to be okay. Meaning we can mine here. We can plant something over there if we need to. Nice little workshop. thought I spotted a hydro. Yeah, there's a geothermal vent here. Hey, welcome back. Alright, so let's give something a try here. I'm going to do a bit of debugging because I need to spawn in a prisoner of some kind. Now, of course, we murdered that one. What do you call a factory that makes okay products? Satisfactory? Yay, I win. That only popped into my mind because I like to play that game, by the way. Satisfactory. Alright, let's go and do some let's do some debugging. Let's see if we can spawn a prisoner. A random prisoner who is now washing. Okay, now let's see if we can stuff that random prisoner in here. Okay, frog has no genes. That is the most boring prisoner in the history of prisoners. Um, um, Okay, so now we've just implanted a gene into this frog, which is aptly named. And we're going to see if we can put frog in there and see if we can extract that gene. Now, let's see how that works. Frog is currently healthy and regenerating. I'm probably going to go offline in a bit, Arian. So if I'm not here when you come back, then it's been nice seeing you. But I have things to do tomorrow, so I can't stream very late today. So enjoy your shower. Maybe I'll see you in a bit, and otherwise I'll see you again soon. Another 15 minutes, maybe 30. That's why I started debugging, because I just wanted to see what happened. It's probably going to be closer to 15 than 30. Wow, this process takes a long time. So, okay, see you in a bit then. I should probably let this guy live. See ya. Dark brown hair. Crap. Well, we're gonna have to put that person in there again. And then she's gonna die. Did he just cook? Why is he cooking? That is forbidden. If you got nothing better to do, just go and research something. Aha, so the gene we were talking about, the one with regeneration in it was too complex. I'm just gonna dump all the rotten corpses in here. Mime? That's just horrible. Yep. Okay, let's try that again. So we're gonna have a prisoner. Oh, I was wondering why he was naked when he was taking a cold shower. Yep, we were going to add another prisoner. You know what? Maybe I can simply copy something. Or God mode it. That's even better. I'm just going to God mode this. Oh wow, so much more stuff to build. Right, I am getting distracted. I wanted to do the gene assembler thing like that, and then build move that there, and then build a copy there, there. Okay. Now let's have a bunch of prisoners in here. Let's see what they do. Go right to the toilet. I guess we can only add prisoners if we have beds. Really? Well, of course he is. He's armored and everything. Okay. There we go. Plumbing needs to be there. Now we have two more such beds. So we have 3 prisoners, and now we can do the thing that we wanted to do. Add a prisoner, add another prisoner, and add a 3rd prisoner. Okay. Now let's give them some interesting genes. Give this one a slug face. Regeneration, and slower aging, I think. Goes on butterfly. Okay, so now imagine that we put Fassalo in 1, Jenkins in 1, butterfly in 1, and we get Ren to go to do that, and then that, and then that. Are they using a toilet together? That's just amazing. Hey, did I give this guy cat ears? So this one is a... Oh, this is a pigskin. Okay, I gave this one a slug face, so that makes this one a baseliner. Okay, so the thing that we should be getting from this baseliner is regeneration. Is that an anchor? What is this nautical theme thing? Fascinating. All right. That is just rather odd. Weird nautical shit. It's tainted and tattered, but my guy doesn't mind about that. Well, okay. So let's see what happens. I'm expecting to get something piggy from this guy, or maybe the gene that I gave him. I don't know exactly which one. This one should get regeneration, that one should give slug face, because this one is biologically a baseliner. Slughead mid-black hair, alright. Regeneration minor. Does that show up in his health thing? Yep. And robust digestion. I wonder if that's a health effect as well. No. So, what does that do? So, now if I were to recombine, I could come up with a slughead guy with regeneration and robust digestion. That's actually all pretty useful, except of course for the slimy stalks and everything. Eh. So that's a complexity 4 out of 6. And I can give them a interesting little symbol. All right. So if I call this the Doom Slug, oh, I can just push the button and somebody's going to recombine that, push the right buttons, and then I will have, will I use it up or not? That's the big question, of course. So that is a Doom Slug xenogram, and I can make one again. And then I should be able to apply it to okay. So let's do that differently. Let's do that on this guy. Um, we'll do that at Jenkins. Experiment on our prisoner a little bit. And we need a medical bed, and we need to get 4 medicine. Okay, I'm going to just cheat that a little bit. This I can easily do. And then we will spawn there we go. Herbal medicine or worse, really? That is a very good question. Just waved. All right, that one is funny. Okay, so I've managed to extract a couple of genes from these people here, and now I'm going to implant this Doom Slug xenogerm. I'm going to give him a slug head, regeneration, and a robust digestion, which is basically positive, except of course for the fact that he's going to be extremely ugly. And I'm not entirely sure why this won't work. Oh wait, there. Operates while these other guys are here. So you can see how we're doing scientific experiments on our prisoners, which is, it's totally the way things are supposed to go. Xenogram actually even looks evil. Xenogerm, whatever. Yes, he is now a slug. All right, so he has minor regeneration. He has an excellent stomach now because he can eat raw food. And now he's one of the slug people. Let's see what he does when he just really quickly cheat him a bit. So he comes out of his coma and he's totally healthy. No more shock. All right, so if we strip him, what does his hair look like? Bald. That's weird. He's supposed to have brown hair. All right, so at least I figured out what the process is now. So that means the next time I'm actually going to be playing through one of these, being one of those evil genetic doctors and stuff, I may just God mode up a little base so that we don't have to go through the beginning stages of the playthrough, and we can just start being evil genetic scientists with robot servants. For now, though, it is time for me to go to bed because people to see, places to go, and everything tomorrow. So, for those of you watching, it's been fun. It has been nice seeing you again, and I hope to see you again soon. I'm probably going to be online tomorrow. Not exactly sure what I'm going to be playing, if it's going to be Rimworld or something else, but we'll see that at that time. Have a good evening. See you soon. Same to you, Arian. Good day tomorrow.